now the warmth and charm of radio's most fascinating personality. Hildegarde, at the piano, sings I'll Be Seeing You.
Cathedral bells were tolling, and our hearts sang on. Was it the spell of Paris, or the April dawn? Who knows if we shall meet again? But when the morning chime rings sweet again, sweet again, I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut trees, and the wishing well. I'll be seeing in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, oh my, how they fly. 2 days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. me take you by the hand up to that man who's the leader of the band. And if you care to hear the Swanee River played in jazz time, come on along, come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band. What'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what will I do? You're like the fragrance of blossom fair, sweet as a breath of air, fresh with the morning dew. So rare, you're like the sparkle of old champagne, orchids in cellophane, so they couldn't compare to you. You are perfection, you're my idea of all that's radiant and lovely, my dear. For you're an angel, I breathe and live you, with every beat of that heart that I give you. So there, this is a heaven on earth we share, sharing the way we care. Ours is a love so rare. What is so rare as a day in June? Till now we have never been told. The old questions answered by one that is new. What is so rare, dear, as you? So rare, you have the warmth of a sugared air, and charming and debonair. Those are the words for you.
There is, my friends insist, an downstairs me and an upstairs me. The downstairs me, of course, is the me on stage, having a divine time showing off, basking in the blue and amber spotlights, and changing from one shimmering gown to another.
The upstairs me is the offstage me, alone in my apartment, with no audience or spotlight to intoxicate me. It is here where I am more reserved, self-reflective, even self-questioning. However, I'm not nearly as shy, self-conscious, or super-sensitive as I used to be.
A reviewer once regarded me as the incomparable, and I thought to myself, the incomparable is right. Incomparable gumption. It is true, I am tenacious, but without this, and my blessed heritage of many generations of God-loving, God-fearing, and always industrious German ancestors, I would not be here as I am today.
my upstairs job, and quite a job it is, to ensure that I am not only healthy enough to endure my strenuous lifestyle, but to enjoy it.
While trying to control my weight, because despite my family's tendency towards ever du bois, which means rather pudgy and stocky, my 5'7" frame is never exceeded 136 pounds.
And now, I wish to wear easily,
And I pray attractively.
my 40 years of living.
Which were not, for the most part, easy.
Ach, Babette, backe Kuchen, denn du kennst den Trick, kennst den Trick, kennst den Trick. Ach, Babette, Käsekuchen ist ein Meisterstück. Tadellos, tadellos, tadellos. Ach, Babette, ohne Kuchen bin ich niemals froh, niemals froh, niemals froh. Ach, Babette, Käsekuchen, das vermiss ich so, so wie dich, so wie dich, so wie dich. Backe bitter laute Liebe in den Kuchen mit hinein. Ach, ist das nicht schrecklich? Ich habe die Worte vergessen. Entschuldigen Sie mir. Ach, Babette, unser Kaffeeklatsch wird herrlich sein, herrlich sein, herrlich sein. Ach, Babette, unser Kuchenessen wird zu zweit, ganz allein, ganz allein, ganz allein. Baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you would come, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band, grandest band in the land. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd have hired a band and spread the welcome mat for you. Now I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been. But it really doesn't matter, grab a chair and fill your platter and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, hired a band, for goodness sake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? Ganz allein, ganz allein, ganz allein. Backe Kuchen, backe Kuchen, backe Kuchen. Auf Wiedersehen. How'd you do?
Oh yes, speaking of diet and aging, I have several health and self-care rituals to ensure that I am nurturing and optimizing my physical assets. First of all, I'm very conscientious about my diet. After all, if we learn to associate nurturing and non-fattening foods with a sense of well-being, attractive slimness, smooth skin, clear eyes, and healthy hair, these foods should become more appealing.
Therefore, I have a cup of tea upon waking, and then, after my workout, I have a salad, a multivitamin, B-complex supplement, and a liver pill for lunch.
Then, after my performance, for dinner, I can allow myself a moderate portion of almost any food, especially if it's organic. On occasion, I'll even allow myself a serving of pot roast, or kuchen, or even a glass of beer.
I try and tell myself I will only have a schnitzel.
But I always end up consuming all of it. I guess I am an extremist, because I tell myself one taste doesn't count, and I should have it all.
One thing that has helped me to overcome my shyness, insecurity, and self-consciousness It's been my love of being alone. I do not understand how you can know who you are or what you want from your life if you do not take time out for yourself.
One needs to schedule time to plan, to pray, to enrich the spirit, and to dream.
We all need to do these things to improve ourselves. No, really. Who wants to go through life looking and feeling less attractive than we could be? Not me.
The music is playing a song that invites romance, but you, all you want to do is dance, while others are swaying. At least there's a word or a glance, but you, all you want to do is dance. When I hold you like this, who would notice a kiss? I know how your heart would beat, but you only care about the rhythm in your dancing feet. The music is playing a song that invites romance, and I want a chance, but you, all you want to do is dance. All you want to do is dance.
I have another beauty secret. I have a very explicit exercise regimen that shapes and tones every part of my anatomy, as well as to keep me in top form. I do most all of these exercises every morning, right before I kneel and dedicate myself to God for the day, and have tea. These exercises are such a bore, but such a boon. I do most all of them 12 times each, every day, and I am tempted to skip on occasion, but I know that if I do, even once, I'll be tempted to skip again. So, in order to keep them from being deadly dull, I do vary them up a bit. But I never fool myself by substituting an easy one for a hard one. Now, before I share these are simple but essential exercises that keep me in top form, a word of warning.
Easy does not do it.
I can't eat and my head is reeling, and I'm not what I used to be, but I don't mind this dizzy feeling, because darling, you're what's the matter with me. One look at you, my heart goes zing. One look at you, it starts to sing. Now I can see what's wrong with me. One look at you, my heart goes boom. Angels start zooming round the room. But now I know this is so, that the zooming and the booming only means that it's true when I say I'm in love with you. Et ça fait boum là dans mon cœur, et ça fait boum y'a du bonheur. J'entends tic-tac, 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 charmant tic-tac, tic-tac, tic-tac. Et ça fait boum y'a dans mon cœur, un drôle de boum à l'intérieur. Mais les beaux jours sont si courts que j'écoute, je redoute ce petit choc, cet amour qui vient fait boum là dans mon cœur. my heart goes boom. Angels start zooming round the room. But now I know this is so, that the zooming and the booming only means that it's true when I say I'm in